Hi, my name is Jean-Baptiste from Possibilities in Mind, and in the next video, I'm going to give you a small acronym to use so you can network just like the pro. I'll see you on the other side. Hi, my name is Jean-Baptiste. Once again, welcome to Possibilities in Mind. In the next video, I'm going to be giving you an acronym that you can use that's very easy for you to use whenever you have to go to a networking event. Now, personally speaking, I used to hate networking events because I wasn't good at it. I would just go to those events and then just try to find somebody that I know and just start talking to them in the hopes that, I would talk to somebody else and somebody would present me to somebody else. And that turned out somewhat okay, but I never took the opportunity to see it in a mindset in which I'd see an opportunity to help others. Usually when people go to networking event, as you could see probably for yourself or if you've experienced, they go there with something in mind and they're more interested in, finding out how people can help them than they can help other people. And I guess that's human nature for some degree, but I'm going to give you an acronym called FORM in order for you to use when you're networking. So let's look at this word very simply. The name of the form is called FORM, which stands for family, occupation, recreation, and motivation. Now, what does it mean? When you go into a networking event, the first thing you need to do, what I suggest you do, is to plan out what exactly you're going to be doing there. Okay? If you're going there just to help yourself, that's okay. If you're there to help others, as most people say they do, a lot of the time is a hidden thing to just get something for yourself. So find out, what is the networking event for? Is it for business? Is it a family barbecue? Is it a school gathering? Or is it a gala? Or is it a charity event? The more you can plan on researching what it is, the more you're able to prepare before and think about, what am I taking this opportunity for? Am I there just to celebrate? Am I there to make contacts? If I'm there to make contacts, how do I go about not just sticking around with my own crowd, but finding out more about others and meeting people and actually contributing? Okay? So F stands for family. Whenever you start a conversation, keep it light at first, please. Don't start talking about politics or anything that is emotionally charged or gossiping. Most of the time, people will just start and then they'll just walk off. Why? Because a lot of time people don't like argument, and you want to avoid being embarrassed in public. So family is something very easy to do, very simple. Everybody has a family and you just start from there. You can start asking for the person's name first of all, and most of all, just listen, okay? And then you ask, what are you doing here? Which is M, what motivates that person from being there? They'll tell you, I'm here because, my sister or a family member of mine had cancer and I decided to be part of the gala so that, I can help others through the charity event. And then you start asking questions such as F, which is family. Oh, really? Do you have any children? Or do you know this person? Or are you, you'll talk and then you'll start noticing maybe they have a cousin that you know. Or if you've gone on Facebook before, knowing some of the people that are going to be there sometimes through the events that they host, you can see, I have a friend that we have somebody in common, okay? I go to events sometimes and, having had clients for over 20 years in various fields and expertise, usually when I looked on LinkedIn before or Facebook or anything, I usually end up knowing somebody that is either on my social media or that I've known through another person. If not, there are probably people that you can look at that are interested in the same things you are, and then you start from there, which comes through the word recreation, which is R for recreation, okay? I'm not gonna go basically in order. I could, but I'm going as I go here. So R for recreation. Maybe there are people that are playing soccer with your children or your child or somebody you know. Maybe they're part of a league of hockey. One of my clients is president of an association of a hockey, and when I've talked to a friend of mine who had children that were in hockey, I was able to relate a little bit. Although I don't watch hockey myself, I still know players that are like 20 years away, and when I mention their name, people laugh at me. So once they laugh, I start, getting to rapport. Sometimes I just do it on purpose. Why? Because if it makes everybody laugh, you can start as an entry point, right? So in terms of recreation, it could be a hobby. Maybe you like tennis. Maybe somebody there that you're meeting will like tennis or know somebody that likes tennis. The main point of this is that you want to gain rapport. You want to make it as fast as possible so you get to meet people and ultimately grow your own network and contribute to society and to your own business. In business or in your own personal life, we're not here to be isolated. We're here to contribute. We're here to, those are my beliefs, of course, but I'm pretty sure you have the same beliefs if you're watching this video. So recreation can be anything. It could be, what are you doing this weekend? Have you seen this movie? A lot of times I'll start a conversation by saying, have you seen this movie recently? And people say yes or no, and then I start talking about it, and then they'll relate another movie, and then we go on, and then we start creating some type of rapport, which ultimately leads to either business or just friendship, or just, at the end of the evening, it's done, and you've just met somebody else, which you could have probably just changed their life without knowing it. Okay? The last word, O, the last letter O for occupation. All right? Whenever you go to a barbecue or a family meeting or anything in that networking event, there's always going to be somebody that has a different job or something interesting to talk about. Okay? Occupation could be somebody I've met recently was an engineer. So I said, okay, what type of engineer are you? Are you an engineer that is a software engineer? Are you a tech engineer? Are you I met one engineer, they had a firm, an engineering firm, and they build roads. So that evening I learned how they do that. I didn't know they made roads that way because before I wasn't interested, but I figured this person sounds interesting. He's very passionate about what he's saying. And ultimately I've learned things that I didn't know, and I ended up going to bed less, I wouldn't say stupid, but a bit smarter, let's put it that way. All right? So O for occupation. Find out for the person. And just please remember, out of all the networking things I can tell you with this acronym, there's one thing you absolutely need to remember is listen. Do more listening than talking. So what you do is you ask the questions and then you shut up. Don't start talking over them. Don't start talking for 50 minutes out of a different context and trying to show how better you are. It's not about you. It is just, for some people, I know listening to the video, you'll probably be surprised, but it is not about you. It's about gaining rapport, okay? Ultimately, later on, if you want to do business, you'll at least have an entry point, and you can start from there, okay? So again, F for family, O for occupation, R for recreation, and M for motivation. Why are they there? Oh, do you know this person? Oh, I came to this barbecue because it's a friend of mine that invited me, and blah, 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 okay? In my relationship coaching, I do the exact same form, FORM, okay? The motivation is different because we're looking at something in terms of building a relationship, rapport, cruising, or dating, and building a longer type relationship. But in this video, we're just going to get into understanding what the acronym means so that later on, with the other videos that you can see from my whole playlist, you'll be able to get along and know more about dating if that is interesting for you. So once again, form, thank you very much. If you have any comments, please feel free to write them down. It gives me a pleasure to answer them. If you have any questions or would like other videos you want me to do or create, please feel free to let me know. And I'm sure if they're on the list or put them on my list, I'll probably get to them at a point. It may help you and it may help others, so thank you very much. And once again, don't forget to subscribe if you've liked this video. Also, give us a like. All right, thank you very much. And remember, you are able to create more possibilities and generate more possibilities to consciously create success. This is Alain Jean-Baptiste from Possibilities in Mind, where we help you create strategies, techniques, and tools to enable you to consciously create success. Thank you.